how to get $150 or more an hour doing cleaning in any city. And yes, I do mean any city. I do mean any service: carpet cleaning, maid service, pressure washing, any type of service. Small areas, depressed cities. Yes, I've talked to cleaners all over the world, in almost every single major city, if not every major city. And here's what I found about that: all of them can actually get $150 plus per hour. It just depends on how you operate your business. So here are the specifics. Even lately, I've talked to several dozen cleaners that are very successful about the same exact subject. So, rule number one, and the key to start, is building up your reputation. And you have to purposefully do all of these things and go out of your way to do all of these things. And all of them tend to build on each other. So here we go. How do you build up your reputation? First, you want to build up your appearance, and not your personal appearance, but the appearance of your business. You want to have lettered vehicles. You want to have logoed shirts. You want to have branded literature. Just do things to say that, yes, we're professional. And literature like brochures and business cards with your logo, nice looking stuff, gift cards, just things that go above and beyond what your average cleaner just doesn't do. Super important stuff. Building your value in your business in general, getting more reviews. This is why I always talk about getting reviews. Reviews are huge right now, and getting reviews on Google, Facebook, and any of the other local cherished review sources are very good. If it's Yelp, if it's Angie's List, whatever it may be, but get as many reviews as you can. Have a program to do that. Also, guarantees. I know sometimes it's kind of a sticky subject to talk about guarantees. I highly recommend that you have a really good guarantee, and a guarantee that's stronger, maybe even more uncomfortable to you than your competitor. Why? It sets you apart. It builds your value. It makes your prospect want to hire you more. If you have a 60-day no spots returning guarantee, your client is going to want to hire you more than the other guy who has no guarantee. If you have a 100% money back guarantee, if at the end of the job you're not happy with what we've done, you don't have to pay anything. That's powerful. That's good, strong stuff. Also, work on references. References are big, especially references from prominent people in your area, prominent realtors, carpet retailers if you're a carpet or floor cleaning company. I would always give references when somebody would call. If they were even somewhat hesitant, I would say, call Jones Flooring. Why? Because they recommend us to their clients, and they're a flooring company, and they would not recommend us if they didn't know that we did a great job. Call this realtor that we know is a very prominent realtor in the area. They sell a lot of homes, and if we didn't do a good job, they wouldn't recommend us. And almost always those type of businesses are okay with that, but build up those references. Go out of your way. And by the way, to build these references, you kind of need to do some of these other things. All of these things work together. So let's talk about your equipment and your systems. Another very valuable key in building up your brand, and being able to get more money per hour. And your equipment doesn't have to be new, by the way. Obviously, it's ideal if it's new, and I know you can't afford new equipment all the time, but new or newish equipment, or if not, very well maintained equipment is very important. Get whatever you can get, but obviously, the better the equipment, the better looking the equipment, the better your brand is going to be appeared as. So gadgets, and what do I mean by gadgets? Well, if you have a vacuum, have a newer looking vacuum, have a nice professional looking vacuum, maybe a vacuum that they can't just run out to Walmart and get. If you're a carpet cleaning company, how about using a urine probe or a black light or some things that are above and beyond what your average cleaner and what your homeowner does not have? All these gadgets are huge to be able to charge more. If you do water damage restoration, how about making sure that you have a thermal imaging camera and really neat moisture probes and being able to keep track of all that stuff? All these gadgets really help to establish your professionalism. And then with all of this, make sure your equipment, your vans are all kept clean. Nobody wants to see a dirty vacuum brought in. or dirty hoses brought it. Make sure it's all kept clean. I had a client, a high-end client in a really nice area, call me one time when I had my very first van. I paid $1,000 for a van, so it was old. I kind of touched it up a little bit, but we always kept it clean, and we had her call us from the phone number in the back of our van simply because we had a clean van, and she knew that most cleaning companies didn't have clean vans. We did. Ours was spotless, so we got the job. We got the call just from that, just from having a phone number in the back of a clean van. Very, very important. So systems, and what do I mean by that? Making sure that you have a system, a written procedure for doing everything in your business. And I mean everything from answering the phone to how you do the pre-inspection before the cleaning, to how you do the post-inspection after the cleaning with the client, to how you do the follow-up phone call, to how you do the thank you letter or the thank you postcard. Have a system for all of that stuff is really, really huge. Making sure your techs are professional, and what I mean by that isn't making sure that they're already experienced when you hire them, because that's not really important, right? In the cleaning business, you can teach them this stuff. But making sure that you and your techs have a professional attitude, have a professional appearance. And a lot of this goes into the way your system is designed. Do you let them smoke while they're on the job? Do they smoke in between the jobs on the way to the different jobs, and they smell like smoke when they get to the job? All of that stuff needs to be in a system. All of that stuff helps to determine your brand. And then too, making sure that you're training those technicians and you, and not just by internal training, but you really should have some type of an external training. That's why the IICRC is great, and some of these other certifications that you can get. Just something that says you were trained by something other than in-house. You have that certification, you have that training. Helps to set your professionalism up and helps to set your brand up. And then number 3, and this is one of the ones I love the most, marketing. You can actually use marketing to sell more, to make more money, obviously, right? But what do? So new prospects, first and foremost, do all that you can to build up your brand. And I don't just mean image advertising and not just brand advertising and brand awareness. So that's partially what I mean by, but doing that brand awareness as a byproduct. So going out and doing some Google ads or even Facebook ads or every door direct mail, and then being able to get a direct response off of that, but at the same time have that brand awareness because you're continuously in that neighborhood or you're continuously on that media. Don't be afraid to spend the money on that. So many companies that are not doing well, honestly, are afraid to spend money. And I get it. Maybe the advertising you did failed and it didn't do very well for you. But pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try it again. Do it again and go out there and do it better. Do it smarter this next time. Getting in front of that target is really what it's all about. That same target over and over again. And if you need to, over-market yourself. There were times where we didn't really necessarily need to advertise, but we would still advertise because we knew that we needed extra jobs just to be there for just in case. But also too, I would rather over market and set my brand up more so I can charge more. If you do it the right way with the right message, you can actually charge more. And to past clients, make sure that you understand that they don't remember you. And in the cleaning business, past clients are huge. They're the biggest asset that you have in your business. So you have to remind them about your brand and that you're even still there and still in business, right? That's super important by email newsletters and postcards and even Facebook posts and SMS texts and things like that. But then too, also building up repeat business for other services. Maybe they called you for your primary service, but maybe you do 3 or 4 other services. They don't know about those services, and they definitely don't know the benefits of getting those services done. You have to educate them about that stuff. All of the most successful cleaning companies that I know of do all this stuff and market back to their past clients. And then too, marketing to them about your referral program. It helps you get referrals, believe it or not, surprise, surprise, right? And doing that through the client newsletters and emails and things like that. Don't abandon your past clients. They're huge. They're a huge part of this equation. And of course, sending them things like summer postcards. These are postcards that we actually have in our ad coaching club. Summer postcards, fall postcards, Christmas postcards based on the holidays. Intertwine with their lives. Let them know that yes, during certain times, yes, we're open. We're here for cleaning for you. Sending them email newsletters. This is a fall email newsletter. A couple of times a month is a great idea too, but don't let them forget you. Market back to them. We have help for getting all of this stuff done. Even if you want it done for you, let me know. We have options for you for that. Plus, we can help you get this stuff done with some of the templates or even doing it for you. Just let me know what you need. Go to hitmanadvertising.com/coaching for information about the Ad Coaching Club, or give us a call, 850-474-1110.